He giggled, but it wasn't his usual chuckle. No, this was the kind of giggle that trembled at the edges, the kind that bounced off his ribs like a trapped moth. Tonight was the night. He was spending it at Jenna Lane's, not just any clown, but the Jenna Lane, purveyor of pie-eyed philosophy, mistress of melancholy unicycles, and wearer of socks that whispered secrets in Morse code. For a month, Eddie had been orbiting her like a moon made of rubber chickens and shy smiles. And tonight, he'd bring her something no one else could: a bottle of living starlight. Under a bruised purple sky, Eddie crept through the tall grass behind the old carnival grounds, mason jar in hand. The fireflies weren't just bugs, they were tiny, drunken poets, blinking sonnets in gold and green. He caught them gently, whispering promises of safe return. By the time he'd gathered 2 dozen, the jar pulsed like a heartbeat made of summer. He tucked it into his top hat, slightly crooked, slightly charmed, and practiced his entrance all the way to her doorstep. A crooked little house painted in stripes that shifted color if you stared too long. Wind chimes made of bottle caps and old harmonica reeds sang as he approached. Jenna opened the door before he could knock. She stood there in a gown stitched from midnight and circus posters, one eyebrow arched like a question mark dipped in glitter. "Hey, Eddie," she said, voice like velvet dipped in soda pop. "You're glowing." He swallowed. "Not me," he said, and with a dramatic, wobbly bow, he tipped his hat. Clunk, thunk. The jar tumbled into her hands, and for a breathless second, nothing. Then the fireflies flared in unison, casting dancing constellations across her face. Her eyes widened, shimmering with reflected light and something deeper wonder, maybe, or recognition. Eddie, she whispered, cradling the jar like it held a secret they'd both forgotten. "This isn't just a gift, this is a promise." She stepped forward, wrapped her arms around him, and kissed his cheek with lips that tasted faintly of cotton candy and thunderstorms. "Come inside," she murmured, pulling him over the threshold. "The house has been waiting for someone who brings their own light." Behind them, the door clicked shut. Inside, mannequins in tutus played chess. A gramophone spun a record that hadn't been pressed yet. And somewhere, a trampoline sighed. They didn't just clown around that night. They rearranged reality, one giggle at a time. Want it even wilder?